Our top story tonight, 2 women speaking publicly for the first time after accusing Indy's former chief deputy mayor of sexual harassment. Those allegations leading to a growing number of calls for change within the Hogsett administration. Thanks for inviting us in at 6 o'clock. Our Emily Longnecker sat down with both of these women today who say if his team had taken action earlier, at least one of them could have been spared from the abuse.
Yes. When Lauren Roberts and Caroline Ellert met nearly 10 years ago, Roberts was working on Joe Hogsett's first campaign for mayor. Ellert was in college and wanted to work on that campaign as an intern.
I just remember you being really thoughtful and smart, and that's who you want on a campaign.
So Roberts hired Ellert, introducing her to Roberts' boss and Hogsett's campaign manager, Thomas Cook. Roberts didn't stay on that campaign long. She says she left after Cook sexually harassed her and retaliated when she tried to set boundaries.
When my mental health was taking such a beating and I rapidly lost weight and wanted to hurt myself, I decided I had to quit.
2 years later, Roberts says she reported what happened to Mayor Hogsett and others around him.
Several emails over several months.
Roberts says it fell on deaf ears, with her concerns pushed off onto attorneys for the campaign. What Roberts didn't know at the time was her former intern, Caroline Ellert, was heading down a similar road. Ellert was now working for the Hogsett administration, and Cook, then deputy mayor, was her boss. That's when Ellert says Cook started texting her late at night.
Whenever he called, I was supposed to answer, and then he texted, I was supposed to answer.
Ellert says some texts were work-related, some personal. Then, she says, came pressure to meet him for a drink. Ellert saved every text.
And what I see is me saying over and over again that I'm uncomfortable, that I don't want this. And he would apologize, but then he would kind of turn it back around on me and make me feel bad because I was making him feel creepy. And that emotional tactic worked on me.
Ellert says when she tried to set boundaries,
he would call me over and over again. He would show up at my apartment. And at a certain point, to just live my life and get through each day, I had to sort of give him what he wanted.
Like Roberts had done years earlier, Ellert eventually left her job too. She returned to work for the city briefly after Cook resigned in late 2020. Knowing, though, Cook would still be involved with the mayor's re-election campaign, Ellert left Indy and her job with the city and moved to D.C. in 2022.
And I just knew I couldn't go through that for my mental health. So I decided to leave. It was a fresh start.
A year later, Ellert says she reported what happened to the mayor, worried other women working with the campaign could be targets too. Both she and Roberts now wonder if there are others out there who share similar experiences with Thomas Cook. Knowing they weren't able to help them keeps them both up at night.
I think Lauren and I both needed someone to be advocating for us, so that's what we're trying to do for other women. We want to be the advocate for other women that we needed.
That's why they say they're willing to revisit a trauma they now share, one they hope speaking out about brings change for those who come after them. Emily Longnecker.
The mayor's office says Cook was reprimanded in 2017 and banned from having romantic relationship with co-workers. Then Cook resigned from the mayor's office in 2020 and last October was removed from Hogsett's re-election campaign. Emily reached out to Cook today but did not hear back. This will probably be part of the conversation at tonight's City-County Council meeting. Both of the women say they plan to be there. Democratic councilors are calling for a change in the sexual harassment reporting process. The Republican caucus has floated an idea of an independent investigation. Right now, Democratic councilor Jesse Brown is the only councilor calling for the mayor's resignation.